Morning, chaps. This is Kevin reporting from Qora Mouth, just north of Mazepa Bay, Southern Transkei. Well, that was certainly an interesting couple of days as this front moved through and was dominated by a cut-off low which kept it sitting right over the coast. Very unseasonable rain, but we got about 120 millimeters down here at the coast, which we're very thankful for because it filled up our tanks. As far as the sardines and how this is going to affect them, I think we have to look at a couple of factors. The first one obviously being dirty water. The Qora River, which is our river, has a very limited catchment area. It only stretches about 70 to 80 kilometers inland. So that water comes through to the estuaries extremely fast, and normally within 1 or 2 tide cycles it's flushed out already and it dissipates in the southerly current. But we do have 2 major rivers in the Transkei, the Southern Transkei, which are the Kai River and the River. Both of those have extremely large catchment areas. The River starts somewhere way up in Lesotho near Tiffindales, and the Kai River goes equally far inland. So it's going to take a couple of days for those catchment areas to filter into the river, and then for that water to actually reach the coast. So I'm going to give it, let's say, 72 hours, and then we'll have a much better idea of what the water quality is going to be like in the inshore region. Second factor that definitely affects the movement of the sardines is the swell and the swell direction. We've had a sustained wind of 18 meters a second, which translates to about 70 kilometers an hour, and it was a straight southeaster, which means it came straight in off the ocean, and that's evident today in about a 4 to 6 meter swell breaking. It's breaking about 1 kilometer out to sea, and it's definitely overridden the predominant south swell that was running, and so we're going to have to wait for this to dissipate a little bit. But just being a localized swell, it will dissipate extremely fast, and the south swell will dominate again over the next 24 to 48 hours, so that will help the sardines to get moving again. The other factor that's very important right now is that the southeasterly swell has caused a huge upwelling of ice cold water. There was a mist on the water this morning, and I went and tested it, and it's running at just below 14 degrees. So lovely temperature water for the sards to get moving in. So I'm going to say over the next 48 to 72 hours, we should see major movement of the sardines, depending on what the water color looks like once the larger catchment areas kind of send their water to the coast. So anyway, let's keep our fingers crossed that the big shoals that were moving through prior to this front get up and go again. Cool, that's all I got for now. I'll keep you updated as things change. Cheers.